guest nations. The home nations can have up to 3, but the second of the Koreans, Ida Bin, will go against Bianca Walkden. And there she is, Ida Bin. For a 23-year-old from the Korean national sport. To the nth degree, as E1J, the coach, brings her in. Big moments for Ida Bin, and a big competitor to go against. Well, Bianca Walkden walks in with a grin. She walked in smiling to the Muju World Championships, and she left smiling with a glorious gold medal, her second in World Championships. Having a little chat there with the volunteer youngster. Great ambassador for the sport, Bianca Walkden. Double European, double World Champion. Well, they've had a few practice matches together, as we see Ida Bin's route through there. That win against Jackie Galloway, a good one. Had to work hard for it. And Walkden will know she'll have to work hard for this one. Lorena Brandl from Germany. Credit-worthy effort from the German. Held it together for a couple of rounds, but Walkden came away down the stretch. But they know each other from test matches. As Paul Green gives the final instructions here. This one's for a spot in the heavyweight final for the females. Emily Morris from the USA in charge of proceedings here as we move forward into the semi-final. Bianca Walkden of Great Britain against Ida Bin representing the Republic of Korea. So they know each other from training matches. Of course, training and sparring totally different than fighting, but they've dispensed with the usual need to try and find the distance. They know each other. And Ida Bin, well, she's got a very nice style about her, moves well, shifts around the ring. Walkden has that capacity, but she's happier to hold the centre and try and cram in those long legs. Looking for a space here. Ida Bin working through with the push kick, the Korean in blue. Walkden working her way through this one. Distance not quite right yet. Understandable. The taller of the two finding a chance to try and find a rhythm here. And I'm pleased that the referees are letting the fighters move around the ring, because that is footwork, that's an integral part. As Walkden again tries to hunker down and cram that back leg in under the guard. Ida Bin working well there with the back leg, trying to run forward. Nice little hook kick round the corner there. Wonderful from Walkden. And a picture perfect shot. And what a way not only to score the 3 points, but subdue Ida Bin. She was moving around very confidently. And just a little flick at the uniform there, a little tense body language message from the Korean there. She's slowed down. And that movement, well, it's hard to be as cocky and fast and confident when you're 3 points down. So the Korean now going back and forward in straight lines. That will suit Walkden, who tries another hook kick, this time to the body. Open stance. And well blocked there from Ida Bin. Nice fake there from Walkden. Pretended to punch. And Ida Bin, well, if you didn't know she was in with a double world champion, she does now. Good start from the Korean, but an even better finish from Walkden. Well, Paul Green will be happy with the work so far. Team Korea less so. Understandably, this one here flicked it underneath, and what a hook kick round the corner. That's a beauty. Absolute perfect shot there. Adaptation, timing, technique. And my goodness, Ida Bin, she felt that one. testament to the Korean's fitness. She weathered it well, but it was WALKDEN who weathered the initial storm from Ida Bin. Still well in this though, the Korean, Ida Bin. But WALKDEN, a noted winner, got the mindset, got the game plan. Ida Bin, let's see what she's got in terms of skill. She's full of confidence, very impressed with the Korean so far, good fighter. And lovely lateral movement as well. Likes to go from side to side. As WALKDEN gets up on her bike as well there. Ida Bin reaching in with the back leg. Getting some contact with it. Punch there attempted by the Korean, back kick. WALKDEN walked into that one, took a punch in the back, but nothing doing on the scoreboard. Ida Bin changes stance. WALKDEN changes back. One more back into the open. But with the open light in front of her here, it's WALKDEN. Ida Bin trying to move, trying to shuffle, trying to intimidate. Good luck with that one against WALKDEN. She's a tough competitor as well as a top tactician. Last minute in the second round here. Ida Bin, right foot in front now, trying to change things up a little bit here. Speaking of changing things up there, a little twisting, hooking, twisting kick. And that's a brilliant headshot there. Is the referee going to let it stand? No, she's going to stand the Korean back up. I thought there was maybe some sort of pushing, but it was just the power of the push kick from WALKDEN. Landed perfectly and cleans out Ida Bin. "30 seconds now. Ida Bin, the confidence beginning to ebb away from the Korean. Can she find a way back into this? Shuffles round. WALKDEN holding the centre of the ring like a true champion. Goes again with that little hook kick. And it's been an excellent second round for the Liverpudlian. Good attempted headshot, lovely block from WALKDEN. Just raised the shoulders and just sees the spin kick coming from a mile off there. WALKDEN's footwork brings a close to the second round. Well, it was close earlier on, but it isn't anymore. 7 to the good for WALKDEN. Brilliant, absolutely perfect. Change his stance on the inside. And that's a fantastic chop kick. And E1J, the coach, well, every picture tells a story. It was a picture perfect head kick from WALKDEN.
The best fighter in this category up to 67 kg. Please, count his place in best. Match number 1 to 8.
For the Grand Prix in Moscow, the second and semi-final in the plus 67 kilogram heavyweight female grouping. And having to regroup here will be Ida Bin of Korea. She's not found an answer. The quality and timing of WALKDEN, who's back behind that front leg. It's such a formidable weapon, so much power behind it. And WALKDEN, of course, not just double world and European champion, but also double knee surgery. And she looked as if a little bit leg weary there. She's a tough competitor, and she takes another 2 points. Back leg turning kick there, has the resolve to go for the headshot as well, gets it, and she has put herself into clear blue daylight now. She's got a big gap against Ida Bin, and the Korean, well, she worked hard, but Bin is in trouble now. Nice little jump up double there from WALKDEN. She's got all the skills, but she just, like a true champion, uses them at the right time. And her timing has been textbook here. Goes with another punch, close and chop around the corner. And the end of this fight is just around the corner. Last minute now. A nice little body shot underneath there from Ida Bin. Good shot from the Korean. A wonderful response there from Walkden. She's in her zone. And the better the fighter, the better the performance that Walkden brings. Nice push kick. Invited the punch in. There's a headshot just sailing past the face there of Walkden. Ida Bin getting herself back into this one. She will not give up without a fight, the Korean. Last 20. 10-point gap though. Walkden working away well here. A nice push kick again there. And that's not just about distance, that's about character, the desire to stay in the right distance, to dismiss your opponent, and almost firing it away. Well, she does, registering there, the three-pointer. And it is picture perfect from Walkden. What a win. Ida Bin, well, had a victory over Walkden in a practice match, but practice makes perfect for Liverpool's finest. 21-6, what a win. Grand Prix final awaits. Well, lots to enjoy for the World Governing Body President, Dr. Chung Won Cho. I'm sure he's seen top-class taekwondo there. Bianca Walkden landing that head kick. And a good response from Ida Bin, the Korean. But going into the final, it will be the fighter from Great Britain here at the Grand Prix in Moscow, and wherever you are in the world. Will it be France, Finland, China or Korea, or wherever it is, if you're back home in Britain cheering on Bianca Walkden, or in the hotel getting ready to fight tomorrow, you'll see